Hey, I'm Darren Criss, and you're watching That Media Show. I'd like to start by mentioning 12 Forward, the sponsor of this week's episode. 12 Forward is a post-production facility and one of the best post houses in Dallas and beyond. They recently upgraded their facility to handle red footage, grading using a simulate scratch color system, and they do sound editing, visual effects, and sound design. They even have TLC, an in-house chef. I wish I had an in-house chef. I just have Hot Pockets. Hydraulics, the post-production company behind the effects of Wanted, The Hulk, Jumper, 300, Fantastic Four, The Rise of the Silver Surfer, and many more films, have updated their site to include demo reels and even more about the company and their work. It's very much worth checking out, and like everything they do, it just looks really amazing. Side note, they are doing the effects for the Wolverine spin-off movie and David Fincher's new film, The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, starring Brad Pitt. The highly anticipated summer blockbuster Batman: The Dark Knight was finally released last week. Mike Seymour of FX Guide and FX PhD and nerd god Kevin Smith, the director of Clerks 1 and 2, have both called The Dark Knight this generation's Godfather 2. That's high praise indeed. With a production budget of $180 million, Christopher Nolan made a choice. He wanted to use the least number of digital effects possible while still creating an amazing film. Nolan wanted the Cape Crusader to actually base jump for real life off an 88-story building in Hong Kong and land on a passing C-130 cargo plane. 3 weeks of production later, a stuntman is hanging from a helicopter with another copter following him with a camera. That's really cool. Heath Ledger, who plays the Joker, unfortunately died in January, only 28 years old. His performance, which is completely mind-boggling in the film, is already generating Oscar buzz. Hellboy 2, The Golden Lobotomy, is in theaters now with a first week intake of $35 million. If you saw like I did, you might be wondering what happened to Abe Sapien, codenamed Blue's breathing apparatus and goggles in the second half of the film. Was he just suddenly magically able to breathe 30 minutes into the film after the power of love consumes his body? I don't know. That aside, Double Negative did some really awesome special effects and can't be blamed for little holes in the plot like Abe Sapien's breathing apparatus. Guillermo del Toro, the director of Pan's Labyrinth, ostensibly a fairy tale, is slated to direct Doctor Strange, the misunderstood, magic-wielding bad guy from the Fantastic Four, of course you know, will be released in 2010. The Hobbit in 2011 and The Hobbit 2 in 2012. The man is very busy. Peter Jackson is producing The Hobbit, and we have it on pretty good authority that the rights to the story were negotiated with Saul Zaentz and not with New Line Cinema, the latter of whom was involved with Peter Jackson in a lawsuit. Peter Jackson is overseeing the production of a movie version of the Bungie-gone Microsoft game Halo. Meanwhile, Christian Rivers, the animation expert from Lord of the Rings, is helping out with James Cameron's 3D epic Avatar. FX Guide has posted a staggeringly great podcast interview with Motion Theory in California. They're the ones who are responsible for the Pork and Beans Weezer music video, which features a number of well-known internet celebrities like the evolution of dance's Judson Lipley and Chocolate Rain singer Tayson Day, and even Dorkman, and even the Star Wars kid. I love that guy. The work done by Motion Theory ranges from videos to an impressive O2 commercial called Connections, directed by Matthew Cullen and Grady Hall, and widely regarded as one of the best commercials this year. Microsoft and Netflix announced plans to launch a new service on Xbox Live in late fall, which allows Xbox Live Gold members to choose from 10,000 Netflix streaming movie options and have them delivered directly to their Xbox 360, which Microsoft says will start playing within 30 seconds. No announcement on whether or not the movies would be in HD, but if it's anything like the previous Netflix or Microsoft offerings, the answer is most likely a resounding no, and the video will be just better than YouTube, if barely. The first episodes of Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog are out, and they are, as expected, the kind of thing that only Joss Whedon can deliver. It's Firefly meets Blogger Girl meets Rocky Horror meets something that we've never really seen before. The Laundromat song alone, with Dryers opening and Neil Patrick Harris pining over his love interest, takes the show to the next level of absurdity, which of course is followed by the next level, something equally and if not more absurd. And remember kids, it's a social commentary hero fantasy, so if you don't get that, you're not really going to get the show. So I'm Darren Criss, and you've been watching That Media Show, the only media show worth watching in the known universe.
So, you happen to catch the new Indiana Jones by any chance?
Yeah, I did. It was their opening day in Berlin.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Hardcore fan?
Yeah, it was.
In Berlin, what'd you think of it?
I think it's good that I saw it with Berliners and not loud Americans, because there was much to be said. What's your position?
You say no one liked it? Is that?
They like it on a different level. They're like, oh, cool, it's Indiana Jones, it's fun.
Liked it on a hate level, maybe.
Maybe, I don't know. Well, what do you think of those capoeira monkeys with the same hairdo as Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah, well, I was actually wondering if that was like going to be a motif for the rest of the movie, but
I don't know. I'm down with monkeys with cool hairdos and CG gophers.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty incredible stuff. I mean,
I think so too. Yeah, really out of control.
Yeah, I mean, I was shocked. I gotta be honest, I was shocked.
You're shocked with the light, or
just in a bad way? It was.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's just me. I mean, I don't know if you. I didn't mean to ruin this.
No, not at all. I mean, I'm actually sparing you from a couple rants myself.
Really?
Yeah. I think that George Lucas has lost his mind, and they are secretly trying to find it.
My opinion is that he's a really imaginative kid. He has a lot of really good ideas, but they probably shouldn't let him anywhere near any screenplay software
at all.
Typewriters, things like that. You know, it's my humble opinion. I'm just, I absolutely, but like, I don't know anything.
Exactly. But if George Lucas were in this room, I wouldn't say that. I'd be like, you're amazing, sir. I love you.
I would get him whatever he needed.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, George Lucas.
George, if you need anything, I will be your home servant.
You're the man, George. He's the man.
He's the man. Just Capoeira Monkeys is bad.
That media show.
All right, that media show.
Scene 3, take 52.